What's up everyone? Today I'm going to teach you the best way to hit your first $10,000 month online while accumulating some of the best skills to then go on and build your very own business one day. And the great thing about this is it'll teach you the best skill that applies to all aspects of your life, and you don't have to deal with marketing, you don't have to deal with suppliers, inventory, anything like that. All you simply need is a brain, a Wi-Fi connection, and a phone or laptop. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video and let's jump straight into it. High ticket remote closing. When we hear the word sales, we automatically associate negative thoughts in our head. You know, a bunch of salesmen in suits sitting around calling people, trying to scam them. But in reality, this couldn't be farther from the truth. Mark Cuban actually said it best. Selling isn't about convincing people, it's about helping people. And when you understand what people really need and want, you can put yourself in a position to help them. You see, in order to be a good salesperson, you need to ask high-level questions. Questions that help educate you on what the buyer is looking for, so you know exactly what product or service is going to be the best fit for their needs. Let's just take Apple for example. Apple has sales reps of their very own that ask people exactly what they're looking for out of a computer in order to recommend the best one that fits their needs. Is the buyer a software engineer that needs a Mac with more power? Or is the buyer simply just a student that needs it to take notes? The point is, sales reps are designed to assist the buyer, and as a result the business grows. Traditionally, the issue is as a business grows, the actual entrepreneur themselves become far too busy running the actual business and can't sit down with every single prospect and explain to them what product or service they should be purchasing. And that's where you come in. Business owners have people reaching out to them daily through direct message, let's say on Instagram, email, phone call inquiries about their product or service. Then they'll get scheduled for a call with you, aka the remote closer, who will help them make the best decision by identifying the problems that the prospect has been facing and then tailoring a solution with the product or service you'll be selling. Digital products and service businesses have very high profit margins, which is why I recommend becoming a remote closer for one of these companies. Now, there's so many influencers who have, let's say, education companies or agencies. That could be the perfect place for you to start, and these products and services can range from $2,000 upwards to $30, $40, even $50,000, and you'll receive a commission for every single sale, typically somewhere between 10 and 20%. And you know, usually the percentage is higher when the gross profit margin is higher, and all you have to do is talk to the prospect, typically over Zoom, help them by listening to their problems, and then ultimately presenting them with a solution that meets their needs. You can work as many hours as you like, you can work from wherever in the world, you can get paid extremely well for doing it, and the best part here is that as your skills increase, as you get better at becoming a sales rep, your earning potential is completely uncapped and can increase. Most importantly, you are developing the skill of sales that is not only going to help you in business, but in all aspects of your life. Now, let's do some basic math here. Let's say you're selling a fitness coaching offer for $5,000 and you get paid 10% for every sale you make. If you open your calendar for 8 hours a day, you have 8 chances a day to make $500. Your calendar will be automatically filled with warm prospects who are already interested in the offer you are selling. All you have to do, like I said, is ask the right questions to figure out their problems, and then you help by tailoring them the best solution, because at the end of the day, we genuinely want to help these people. Sales is a high income and recession proof skill, and you'll get better and better, and you'll gain first hand experience in human psychology on every single one of these calls, and these lessons will apply to so much more in your life than just business. Most of life is already sales. I mean, think of any job interview, how you're going to dress, how you're going to look, what you're going to say. This is you selling yourself. Even this video right now, in a sense, is persuasion. Persuasion that this business model is one of the best for you people to jump into, not only to make money, but to also increase your skills in life overall. Persuasion is an extremely important skill. It applies to everything, and you need to learn how to present something in the best possible way. Humans are social creatures, and networking always presents opportunities. Now, there's also another role of this. If you're a bit shy, or you're not ready to speak to people over a Zoom call, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole idea of accepting payments, then you can become an appointment setter. An appointment setter usually responds to people typically on email, text message, Instagram DM, or other social media platforms like LinkedIn, etc., and simply sets up these calls in which the closer then takes. You simply have chats with the people, you nurture them, you ask about their problems, you ask about their experience with other companies. You want to gather as much information on the prospect to then further help the actual closer. By the time they take the call with that individual, and if this call is scheduled and the prospect actually ends up purchasing, the appointment setter will typically earn between 5 to 10% commission just for setting up that meeting. By now, it should be painfully fucking obvious why high ticket remote closing is one of the best business models out there that you could get into. This could be a fully fledged career that you could do for the rest of your life. The skills that you're going to get out of doing this, not to mention the money, are going to translate to everything and just make you an overall better entrepreneur. Now, if you're looking to get started as an appointment setter or a closer, you can't just walk into these roles. You need to have relatively good sales experience. If a business owner has super warm leads interested in the service they provide and you don't know how to close, then you're going to butcher all their leads and then lose them a lot of money, which is why without sales experience, no one will take you on. I had no sales experience 8 months ago and was working a pretty dead-end job in construction, and when I started my online money-making journey, I spent hours a day soaking in as much information as I could about high-ticket sales, and I even spent a full month reaching out to business owners trying to get a sales role. When I realised this wasn't getting me anywhere, I invested into a training academy that taught me exactly how to sell and put me in contact with a client to actually sell for. In my personal opinion, that is the best way to get started in this space. Now, I hope this video was of value to you, and I'll see you next week.